So my name is Dhaval, I'm the pastry chef for Guild. So today I'll be showing you how we do our special Basque cheesecake. So that's amazing texture of cheesecake with burnt on top, and you got a nice almond crumble at the bottom. So that gives you crunchy texture and beautiful creamy in the center. Let's do it. So we have all the recipes that we need, all the ingredients that we need, we have scaled up. So first thing what we do most important is that we season the sugar. So we got some nice Tahitian vanilla that we have. So we just scrape the vanilla pods, and you got nice vanilla here. So we just scrape the vanilla pod, mix it with our sugar. That way we infuse the sugar with vanilla and you got nice flavor running through. As vanilla has a lot of natural essential oils, so it gives a very nice flavor and the oils get amalgamated with the sugar and eventually it flavors the whole cheesecake. So then to the cheesecake we add some nice lemon zest, freshly zested lemons. This gives a nice citrusy taste to our cheesecake. So the secret to a right balance of cheesecake is obviously the cheese. So we've crafted a right balance of the cheese that we're using. So we use 3 cheese in our cheesecake. One is the French style cream cheese, which is really hard and gives you a nice texture of the creaminess. Second one is the soft style cream cheese. This cream cheese is quite sour and it's really soft and runny, so it balances the texture. And third is a beautiful mascarpone which comes from Italy, so it gives a really creamy and subtle creaminess to the cheesecake. So that is the secret of our cheesecake. It gives a nice balance of sweet, sour and creamy. So let's go. First we get all the cheese in. So we take a big mixing bowl, we mix all the cheeses in. Those are 3 types of cheese. We gently soften it and we make sure that they're nicely mixed. So obviously there are lots of versions of the Basque cheesecake. The traditional one which comes from the Basque region in Spain. So we've created our own version to this classic. I mean, cheesecake is one thing that is very popular and people all around the world love it. And we've got 100 versions of the same Basque cheesecake. So at Guild we created our version of this beautiful Basque cheesecake that makes us stand apart, and it's really beautiful, which makes us very different. So further to that, I add the lemon and the vanilla sugar to this. So this nicely flavors the cream cheese with the vanilla essence and beautiful notes of lemon. So once you have the sugar which is already flavored with vanilla and lemon, it mixes around with the cheese and the flavor profile from the vanilla and the lemon goes through together and it mixes very well. So wherever the sugar goes, the flavor and the oils of the vanilla are transferred. It gives a nice scent to the dessert that we create. So further to that, we add the cream. So this is again a French cream which is very thick and very beautiful in terms of the dairy texture. So then to add on to the flavor, we got some pure vanilla extract. So it gives more flavor of the vanilla because vanilla is really nice. It gets the scent out and gives a nice flavor. We have some lemon juice which is extracted from the lemons. We zest it and then goes in the fresh eggs which goes in well. And then we give a nice mix to all these ingredients and make a smooth mixture out of it. And the last ingredient that we have is a little bit of flour that goes in. So that gives a nice stability and thickness to the cream, because with different types of cream, once they cook, it becomes really soft and becomes very slimy. So this gives a little bit of holding in the texture to the cheesecake. So yeah, once you mix this is the texture of the cheesecake that we get. It's nice little creamy white texture because of the cheese and beautiful spots of the Tahitian vanilla. And you got a little bit of specks of lemon that gives nice citrusy notes. So yeah, this is the mixture is ready. So now we'll pour in the pan. We have the pan ready. So this is a pan that we've layered with our almond crumble at the base. This almond crumble is double baked. So it's already been baked and layered, and it will be baked again second time with our cheesecake. So let's pour it in and we can bake this. So the beauty of Basque cheesecake is getting the right texture of creaminess and the right baking, because that's what differentiates it from the New York cheesecake or the most popular cheesecake that we have. So when you bake it at high temperature, you will get a beautiful caramelization and burnt color. So that is why it's also popularly known as the burnt cheesecake, because it gets burnt on the top because of baking at the high temperatures, and that's what gives the burnt and the charred flavor on the outside and creamy texture this inside. So let's bake it. So here we have the oven set already, And here in it goes. Here we are with our cheesecake. So after baking, we rest it for 24 hours, and this is the end result after resting of 24 hours. Resting is important because then it gives the right texture to the cheesecake. So you have an even caramelization and a nice brown color on the top, which is still pleasant and gives you a nice charred flavor. I'll show you, I'll cut one slice for you, and then we see how it is inside. So here you go, you can have a look at the texture inside. So from here it is slightly overcooked, and as you go inside it's really soft and undercooked. So that's the beautiful texture we've created. So it gives you really silky and smooth finish in the center, and as you go on behind it's slightly cooked. So it has different texture and it gives the right silkiness and smoothness which you desire in the cheesecake. So that's a Basque cheesecake slice. Since it's nice and creamy and cold, we pair it with a warm blueberry sauce which has two texture of blueberries. One is the wild blueberries and one is the fresh blueberries. So it gives a really refreshing flavor profile, and with the warm texture it cuts the fat from the cheese. So this is our lovely blueberry sauce which is warm. Goes very well with the cheesecake. Who doesn't like blueberry and cheesecake? So let's try a Basque cheesecake. Must try.